Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
No.
episode.
No, I said no.
Welcome to episode 26
Little.
Son of a.
Just a random SpongeBob. What? You
It's
like
tradition
SpongeBob?
to interrupt you during the podcast introduction. You know that. I'm sorry.
How can
Continue.
you not appreciate?
Welcome.
You're used to this by now. Why are you still questioning it?
Welcome to episode 20.
Welcome to the podcast in episode 27. Fuck you.
Can I get through the intro, please? I'm asking nicely.
No, this is your intro.
Welcome to episode 26 of Off Kilter. We are technically in a year with the podcast, which I'm assuming it's probably the last 2 episodes ago in all technicality, but we're going to celebrate the 1 year for this episode. So happy 1 year anniversary to Off Kilter, and I hope we can do this for much, much longer. I got that for you. Perfect. Okay. So
Maybe he'll pay us eventually.
hey, once I get paid, you
I've been
get paid.
asking for a long time, okay?
Look, once I get paid, you get paid. So that's
You hear
all
that,
you're gonna
everybody?
get.
Apparently our time is free.
Hey, you're
Way
here,
to
aren't
appreciate us.
you're here, aren't you? I appreciate you
That's
guys a
true.
lot. The fact you guys do this every 2 weeks is a godsend.
Yes, but we'd like to get paid in appreciation.
Well, I can't pay you in anything.
Why did he
I
just
can't
suddenly?
hear
Why did
Josh
he
now.
go off? Why he?
We can't hear you, Josh.
What? You can't hear me? What do you mean?
We can't hear- Josh.
How about now?
There
Oh,
you
this
go.
is the best kind
Okay.
of intro.
Wow, just fuck everything up.
Well,
Holy
here's
crap.
well, that's funny because they'll hear me still, not you guys. So that was funny. Okay.
Not cool.
Well,
We shouldn't have told him. What if we just
tell the crew they are awesome and thank you for the service. You are awesome and thank you for your service. Well, thank you, Laird and Laird's stupid bot. I appreciate. We all
I
appreciate
love his
the.
bot. Okay.
We love the good words.
We love the bot.
We love the bot. It's a good bot.
It's a good bot.
All right. So tonight's episode, we'll be talking about morality decisions in video games.
Is that a curse?
You probably
Right.
curse when it happens.
Oh my god.
Is Albert Pearson?
What?
Oh, yes.
Sorry, since
Yes,
that's that
Okay,
evil.
so before we keep going, Alex, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop with the curse. No, seriously, because if the other one decides to come up like that one did, I'm gonna have
You'll
to
have
hurt
to
you.
go back through and you're gonna have to go back through and edit out all these things for YouTube anyways. So
Well, I just
a
need to
chunk
make
of them here and there.
I just need to make sure that I don't want to start putting mosaic blocks on the chat.
I miss the days when BZ had to go and fix every fuck we threw out.
I miss that too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the long streams of and fuck that he had to go through.
17 fucks in a row from you, and then 20 from me. And
Well,
me
that was
and
only-
Great times.
Well, that was
Great times.
bitch. and bitch.
Look, that was only because I decided that for the first couple of episodes I was going to do a fuck counter with bombs and a graphic and shit. So I was
missed
counting.
that.
I was counting every single one, and oh my
I
god,
know.
an
And
hour.
you got lazy.
An hour fucking podcast took me 3 hours to edit because I had to count every single one because all your audio is in one bar. So I had to see which audio spike was yours and Alex's and figure out how many numbers you guys did.
All
It
for
was
fun,
a
man.
huge pain
I
in
felt-
my ass.
But I feel like it was the greatest pain in your behind for you to have to do that. Because it's nothing but joy and laughter over that hour to 3 hours
Yeah.
that you spend editing.
It's so much fun.
Josh
Yeah.
is sitting in his
Fun.
computer chair, bored off his mind. We're giving him stuff to do, and he's bitching about it.
There's
I know, right? Jesus.
there's
You're just
fucking
giving our
And we
time
wanna
for
fix-
you.
okay, there we go.
Wow.
sometimes it'll take me 20 minutes. So at the 17 mark, I was trying to figure out how many you actually did because you don't say them thoroughly. You go half, you go halves, you go fa. And I have to count all those fu's because I know what you're trying to say.
We should be getting paid by the fuck.
I mean,
Getting paid by the fuck.
I think I'd charge more than a podcast would get me.
I
If I was
probably
doing that.
yes. Yeah.
Remember, kids, prostitution is illegal.
Yes.
Most places, yes. It is.
Unless you're in Vegas.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
prostitution's
nothing's illegal in Vegas.
prostitution's
still
legal in
there.
Vegas?
No,
Okay, I thought so.
it's not technically legal. Escort service
Escorting.
is legal.
Oh, escort service.
If they happen to be nice enough to sleep with you, they're not sleeping with you because you paid them to go out with you.
Gotcha.
That's just because they like you so much. Yeah.
I'm gonna slide an extra $100, and we already gonna know it's not just escorting.
Josh is an anger elf. You don't understand. The edits were like 3 times as much as I wanted to do.
But
I was like,
enjoyed every moment of it.
I was like, oh, there'll be one here, whatever. Until they saw it, and then they just wanted to torture me.
What? It was all in the same spot. It's not like we just, like every once
I
in a
had
while
to
you'd be
count
like,
every single
so this, and then we'd be like, fuck.
That's
Like,
true. We didn't
2
just
minutes
pop
later,
it in
fuck.
there randomly.
Yeah.
I just have a very colorful language.
That's fine. You can have a colorful language, but I'm sitting there for 20 minutes trying to figure out how you guys did 20 fucks in a span of under 5 seconds.
It's a nice topic on Off Kilter. It's
Right?
Josh bitching about all the fucks.
Hey, this could be the whole topic for the next hour.
That was the
All
whole
the
topic.
fucks.
All right.
Josh,
I get it.
Josh,
I get
Fuck,
it.
fuck, fuck,
I
fuck,
get-
fuck, 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 fucks. All of them.
All right. I get it. That's solid. Oh yeah, that's long past the intro, I think, for the podcast. But let's
the
try to get back. Let's try to get back on topic now, shall we? If we can, that would be
This
We
nice.
didn't even
the
start the
topic,
topic.
I said what we were doing, and then
He's not wrong.
we
We
started
didn't start
reminiscing.
the topic, though.
So the topic this week is morality in video games. It's like who to kill, or a huge decision at the end of a game. With games like Detroit Becomes Human or any of the anthology games, stuff like that. Oh my, what the
I'm
fuck
sorry,
is
Laird's
happening?
stupid bot.
Yeah,
said
I
that
see
Laird's
that.
Rocking a 3-inch trouser snake and
Oh, okay.
holy fuck, your bot is on a whole nother level.
I'm sitting here trying to hold in my laughter. I'm just letting Bessie finish what he needs to
Wow,
do.
It's fine.
I'm like,
April's
oh.
got an 11-inch trouser snake? Holy shit, April.
I said what I needed to say.
April, how do you put pants?
It wasn't stay that big.
Oh, okay.
A grower, not a shower.
Come on, man.
Hashtag third leg.
All right, hold on. I need to see how small mine is.
Oh no, please.
Okay,
I love how y'all make it says small instead of big. Like you're just automatically assuming it's gonna be
no,
small.
that's a space. Holy shit!
He
Hey,
beat
look
me.
at that.
It's not as big as April's, but I'm fine with it.
What the fuck?
Come on, Josh.
Thanks.
it's your turn.
I'll take
What?
things I never thought I'd say in my life for
Right?
$800, Alex.
That's typical.
Typical. That is typical. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
You know
I wish that people listening to this could see this.
Oh yeah, audio listeners.
Because iHeartRadio.
Yes.
iHeartRadio cannot
Yeah.
see all this shenanigans. in
Yeah,
the chat.
audio
It's
listeners.
Really, really funny.
Yeah,
Sorry,
audio.
Spotify. We're being told how
Spotify,
big our trouser
iHeartRadio,
snake is.
Amazon Music, Audible, and all those places. And I believe there's one more, but I forgot. Yeah, there's it's just if you guys want to join in on the chat and on the live stream, we do this on Saturdays every 2 weeks at my channel, twitch.tv/bz.
Is there like a function where his bot tells you like how big your boobs are or something like that?
I'm sure he can make one.
I don't think so, but Laird, you should add that because not all of us actually do have one.
I was gonna say
It'd
like
be cool
there's
to see if it can actually be accurate. I'm curious to see if it actually like.
That sounds like
Yes,
a fun
somehow.
game.
I just want to know if I got tiggle bitties or if I got
Tig old
What,
biddies.
what classifies as tiggle bitties?
I mean
How about size and cup or just size?
I could have sworn like
Like the inches
don't-
versus the cups because they're completely different things. Because
I
the,
don't know
the
what
inches
averages
is like
these
the
days.
bust around, and the
That's
cup
what
size
he's
is like
asking.
how much you fill the.
I would assume like big would be like double D, wouldn't it? Like
Oh,
double D cup
there's
size?
there are cups higher than double D, bud.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like wouldn't big be double D and then everything
It depends
above
on the
that would just
person
be
though,
enormous?
because I'm almost 6 foot and I'm a triple D, but they don't look as big on me as it would on someone who's 5 foot. They look enormous on someone who's a small frame
Fair.
person versus a large frame person like me. Like I'm a big person.
Someone
My boobs don't
explain
look
boobs
as
to
big.
me.
I think you're getting that explanation right now, Laird.
I guess anything that looks large. I don't know. Like technically large is considered anything double D or above because most women have D's or lower.
Yeah, I
Oh, is
remember.
that the
I remember when D was D and up was big. Now D is normal, right?
That's
she's
because the
correct.
average size
Okay,
of the woman has
so
gone up.
average is about D, double D-ish.
Well, I would say average is between C and D. Anything
Yeah.
bigger than that's actually harder to find bras for it because it's not
Oh,
an
wow.
average size. So
Do I randomize each boob so you get wonky?
Your left
well,
boob is double D. Your right
natural
boob's-
ones are wonky. They're not the same size because if the dominant side, like if you're right-handed, your right side's gonna be bigger because you work that muscle in your pectoral muscles more. So
Hmm.
that boob's always gonna be bigger than the other
Mhm.
side.
It's
Mm.
not
So
like
they're never even. They're never
it's
even
not
unless
like
they're
a
fake.
big difference in size. Why did I go?
I
like
love
this?
science.
It depends on the person. I have like half a cup size difference. It's noticeable.
Well, that's what I
It's
mean. Like
noticeable.
you're not gonna have one boob that's like a B and one that's a D, right?
No, that happens too.
Oh, that happens. Holy shit.
Mhm.
Okay,
Really?
I'm learning.
Oh wow.
I'm not trying to make it complicated. I'm sorry. Just stick with cup size, Laird. Just stick with cup size
Yeah,
because
Weird
Laird-
I'm
mental
42 around, but if I was thinner, I'd be like a 38.
Will you ask a question about height workout experience?
He's like, I don't know what you guys want from me.
Look, you're getting your
Yeah,
explanation, Laird. There's
B to
your
C is the
quota.
average, yeah.
There's your quota.
There you go. Now you
Yeah,
know. A to
alright.
B's are on the smaller side. C is pretty average. C to D
Okay.
is average, and then anything above D is considered large.
Give him 10 minutes and he'll do it.
I
Love
stand
you.
by what I said. Boobs are boobs.
Boobs are boobs.
Here we go.
Every single time we do this podcast, whenever we ever go off, it's
Wait,
always something sexual.
28 to 26 inches. That's like teenager
Ain't nothing
size.
wrong
Like
with
if
that.
they're small,
You got a problem with boobs, buddy?
like small frame.
No, I don't have a problem with boobs. It's just I'm just reminiscing.
I think I was like a 26 when I was like 15, 14. 20 to
No,
36.
he meant to
Even
type in
36
36.
is kind of small.
Wait, so now how many
I would
sizes
go to
are there in
40.
each cup size, or like how many lengths or widths?
What are you talking
That would be the
about?
inches. That's the bust line.
That's
So
what
it
I
goes
mean.
from like it goes around your largest point. That depends on how big your boobs are for one thing, and also how big your rib cage is. So the
Okay.
larger frame you are, the larger that inches is gonna be.
This
Yeah,
is
30,
totally just
30
a random
38
podcast.
is a pretty pretty common. 36 to 40 is pretty.
This is
The
best
best
video
video
game
game
chat
chat.
ever.
I know,
This is
right?
this is usually what
Hey.
happens when we go off, so it's pretty normal.
Show's
Off
called
kilter.
Off Kilter.
For
But
a
you guys
reason.
are learning. It's instructional.
true.
It's educational. Now you guys know.
She's right. And
First
knowing
hour
is
and a
half the
half.
battle.
Talk about boobs.
And knowing is half the
The
battle.
inches have nothing to do with the cup size. So now
Bye
you know.
bye.
It's half the battle.
And
35
when it
feet.
comes
Yeah,
to dicks, well, those are self-explanatory.
Hurt would know. Hurt, you stud, you.
34C is the most
34?
common.
34. So
Huh.
smaller. Gotcha. I guess not smaller, like more narrow.
Hmm. For sure.
It's harder to find anything over like a 40 because people think that you're gonna be like skinny and then they have huge tits. I'm like, that's not how it normally works.
Money.
What are you eating over there, buddy?
Peanut
Boredom.
butter M&Ms.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna put my phone on vibrate. Before I forget.
giggity.
I was just gonna
All
say,
right.
don't put it between your legs.
Don't know.
Yo,
All right.
I'm never
Krishan,
gonna
why'd you
ask.
beat me
Never
to
mind.
it? I was about to say it. Why'd you beat me to
We're all thinking it. I just said it.
Am I the only one here that doesn't have a skewed brain here? That doesn't
That's
think
cute. This is
You mean a
perfectly
dirty mind?
normal and immature. Thank you.
immature.
Are you? Did you mean to say dirty mind?
Yes, thank you.
There are sister sizes and it's bras. Sister
Dirty
sizes.
mind's a fun mind.
I cannot type. There are sister sizes to Ross. What? That was just even more confusing.
Like the
Yeah, I
guy
don't
from
know-
Friends?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, she
There-
put bra. She put bra.
Hurt Locker is killing me.
What
I
the
was,
He
born
replaced
in,
what word?
Sizes.
I was born in the gutter.
Hurt.
Born in the gutter.
You adapted to the gutter. I was born in it, molded by it.
I love how you give that an accent because he's from the UK.
I was thinking dirty before you were.
No,
Wow.
it's what quote? What show was that
Bane?
I'm
from?
trying to figure out what she means
it a
because
game?
I don't know what she means
Bane?
by that.
Bane from the Dark Knight
Oh,
job? Is that
Bane.
what you mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Bane?
Bane's voice. Okay. You're
I didn't
right.
know
Bane's the
Bane.
one that he does.
I know who that is.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it's like you adapted to the whatever. I was born in it, molded by. I don't know the
I think
line
like the
because
dark. I think like
seen...
the. I was thinking the darkness or something like that. I actually don't remember. It's been a long
No,
time
that's the
since
Dark
I've seen the
Knight.
movie. I know, Alex.
But yeah, that was Bane, and it's been quoted many times.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, I do. I do. Like he actually did a very good job as Bane as well.
Yes,
He
he
did.
did.
Not the big muscular guy you see in the comics or the video games, but still did a pretty good job.
He was muscular enough, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was. I'm saying he was like he was like what, probably 7 feet tall, probably as wide as a garage with gigantic shoulders and the chemicals rushing down to the back of his neck.
If I remember correctly, he said like in an interview or something that role like destroyed him somehow. Like it fucked with him. Big
Oh, it's
time.
probably his voice. He probably fucked over his voice.
My whole thing isn't Bane Spanish though? That's what messed me up when I watched it.
The actor or the character?
No, like the character, he's supposed to be Spanish. If I'm wrong,
I have no idea about.
I don't know lore.
Neither do I. Not for Bane.
literally every Batman game I played, he's with a Spanish accent.
I don't know.
Dude, I haven't noticed. So if you wear a 42C Cub, you can wear a 44B, and it's the same thing. They don't tell you this because I want you to order more bras.
Robbed.
Those some bitches. What works for a 42 triple D, 44 double D.
I mean, I could buy one in store.
Apparently,
Oh.
There you go.
Guess what I'm doing Monday?
There you go, April. Contact her if you need any bra tips.
There you go. Pretty much.
It's
40F
working
is the
great.
same.
What?
I-
Jesus Christ!
I don't understand how
I would
sizes
like
work.
to.
You heard it here,
I
folks.
turned 35 this year, and I did not know this shit. I did this for a living. Oh my god, where were you 20 years ago in my life? Where were you?
She was
Ugh.
she was a child.
Oh my god. I keep
She-
forgetting how young you guys are.
well, we are 4 years older than her.
Well, that's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right,
the
so
topic of the podcast tonight.
yes, Marco. Let's actually get started with this topic, shall we? The morality
You
of
already had the topic.
Yeah.
Let's
Boobs.
do it.
video games. So, a great example.
Just not bother and tuck them in your trousers.
Oh my
Fuck
god!
you, hurt.
That's the solution.
Apparently so. So so let's try to straighten this back out. So games like Until Dawn is a great example of the morality of the choosing different areas, because that's what the entire game is. Like Until Dawn, Detroit Becomes Human, the anthology
Yeah,
series,
both sizes
The
in there.
Quarry, all that stuff.
Fucking did.
So I'm gonna put in a spoiler warning, even though it's an older game for Until Dawn. At the end of the game, where you're at the house and you choose to set it aflame, right? If I remember correctly.
You flip this because there's a gas pipe that's leaking out gas in the air. You can choose to flip the switch to burn the house, and anybody that's in there will also go with the house.
I'm trying to remember. I think
Jesus.
That was my decision at the end of the game. I burned 3 people.
I also flipped the switch, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought it was like going to. I thought everybody was going to get out in time because where they were situated, but everybody just died. I went to flip the switch. Oh shit! Oh well. Unfortunate.
I really like that. the
Yeah, I
chat
never
is all
played. I
about
never
boobs.
played that game, so I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know about that one.
You
Well,
didn't play Until Dawn?
it's fine.
Highly recommend it. It's the
One of the earlier
it's the
games.
Made by the same
PS4.
company as the Quarry. It was basically the game
Oh.
that came before the
Yeah,
Quarry.
yeah,
It
it's,
doesn't have the same
Ooh.
characters, but
I
same
believe.
style.
Oh,
I believe it's the.
Uncharted told me about that one
Yeah, I believe it's
because she's the reason why I got the quarry.
I believe it's the first game by that company, and then they started making the anthology series.
It
Those
was the
are-
first
those
one
anthology
where they-
games?
games.
It was the first one where they did the whole like the characters
Story,
look
yeah.
exactly like the actors
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then then years later the quarry came, and
Mm-hmm.
which they're both good games.
Yeah.
I got a question. So from what I
Shoot.
remember, that scene where you flip the switch, you burn the house down.
Yes.
I chose not to, and I take it in that moment you had to stay still with the controller.
Yes. If
I
you
don't
stay
remember.
still, they found where you were. If you stayed still and didn't make a noise, because the
Werewolf.
fuck are those things called? They're not.
Oh,
werewolves.
Wendigos.
Wendigos. That's it. Wendigos. Thank
Oh, it's
you.
Wendigos in that game? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Wendigos is that game. Yeah.
Wendigos. They couldn't see. They could only base off of sense of smell and hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
the
I'm
correct
gonna
term.
look up that game right now.
That's
if you
it.
didn't move.
Yeah, my
or
thing
you
is,
make a sound, yeah, they.
I stood there for a hot second, and my arm started to shake.
Oh,
I started
no.
to feel,
No.
my arm shook, and then the guy jumped in. He ended up dying. The girl got away, but in the process, I was like, "But what if I would have flipped that switch?"
But what if?
I've never went back to like look at videos on that.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me was like, I should have just flipped the switch, but I'm glad I didn't because I needed at least 2 or 3 people to stay alive.
You can technically wait till everybody that's in the house gets out. If you can hold off long enough, everybody in the house will like eventually escape out the front door, and then you're good to flip the switch to light the house. But if you flip it too early, if you pick that option, yeah, everybody that's in the house will just burn to death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's one of
Yeah.
those things where you don't realize how many options you have to kill somebody there. Like you don't know when somebody's gonna die. So, yeah, because it's not just one sequence of holding still. It's like 3 different, because there's like 3 people that need to exit, including the guy, like the one of the main guys.
They
And-
need to exit? What do you mean by that?
Well, because like there's like 4 of them standing in the house where there's like 3 Wendigos, and everybody's like slowly taking steps back towards the door. So you need to like catch their attention and hold them there, so that they think you're there, so that the other people can walk out one by one. But if you make the decision to just immediately flip the switch, everybody that's in there dies.
And it's called Until Dawn?
Until Dawn, yeah. At
I can't find it anywhere.
2016, I believe, right?
If you have a PS5, you get it for free.
Is it a console
that's
game?
True.
Yeah, it's a console game.
Oh, that's probably
why
it.
I can't
yeah.
find it. I'm a PC
Yeah,
player.
it's console,
Fuck,
yeah.
that's not fair. How dare you tease me? How
Hold
dare
on.
you?
I'm surprised it wasn't ported over.
The Dark
I think
Anthology. Yeah, it's the same company that did the Dark Anthology series. So this was their game before they did that.
Where is Steam?
You play
first
Until Dawn on PC.
2015, I was close. 1 year off. But so there were a couple of gruesome scenes in that game. Spoiler, I guess, gore alert. There's a Saw-like moment where one of the characters, Josh, you have
Ooh,
to
I remember that.
yeah, you have to choose
I
to
remember.
either
There's 2
slice.
people chained up on a wall and a saw's coming out. They get to figure out who's gonna get chopped up.
Yeah, it was gory as shit, man.
It
I'm
was
telling you right now.
awesome.
Cut 'em in
I love
half.
the gory part. I love it. I love it so much.
Oh, is Until Dawn part of the anthology series?
No.
No,
No.
it's not. No.
Yeah, sorry, April. I'm only seeing that you have to have PS Now, that shitty streaming
Fuck.
service, if you want to
No,
play
no.
it on PC. Yeah,
no.
then you're shit out
I've
of luck
never
unless
been
you have
a
PS4.
PlayStation person. I went Xbox. Like, growing
It might
up.
still be on Netspots.
I don't have an
Until
Xbox.
Dawn never
Josh.
was on Xbox.
No, I think it's a
really?
PlayStation exclusive. Yeah,
Shit,
Yeah.
I'm close.
but
Little
April,
Hope is
I
the one that
would
terrified me the
suggest
most.
at least watching a playthrough on it.
Mhm.
'Cause,
I
like,
watched a little bit of it. I remember watching Uncharted play it, and then she watched the Quarry.
Okay.
She played the Quarry, and she was like, so I got that game, and then I was watching her play, Beyond Two Souls is another game that you have to make a lot
Yeah,
of choices
that's-
that changes
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
that
a
was
lot
before.
of choices. And I
Yeah,
got
that was
game.
before
with,
Until Dawn.
That was the one featuring.
Elliot Page.
Yeah,
Elliot
you.
Page. Sorry.
yeah.
It
And
was a
it's
great game.
like, it's
Fucking great
like,
game. I
it's
cried
pretty damn close to
a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. real
I
thing.
did. Like
Yeah.
on stream, I cried.
Oh, wow.
I was so
Yeah,
mad.
no, but Kirsten is right. At one point in Until Dawn, like 2 people are in a cabin alone, and the nicer you are to the girl, like the more clothes she takes off. She doesn't get fully
really?
naked, of course.
No,
I
of course
missed
not.
that.
No.
It goes to, I think, bra and panties, and then that's when it stops.
That's
and they
it, yeah.
Do their thing, and then it skips scene.
I remember.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're like rude to her, if you pick the wrong option, she like basically blows you off. But if you pick the right option, then she
Let that blonde
blows
bitch
you
in
off.
the Quarry
Pretty much, yeah.
God, I hated her. I hope she died and I somehow kept her alive, and I'm not mean.
Oh, well, looks like Laird figured it out.
Jesus Christ, Laird.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, I gotta see.
I need to.
no.
Yep, I need to know.
That was quick. You're doing so well.
Wow.
43
Woo.
Ds.
My back is
Rude.
killing me.
That's
Oh.
not right.
Try it again, April. It didn't.
Oh,
come up.
that's his. Okay. Those are heavy.
I think you have to give the bottom minute. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll wait. Go ahead,
We're
April.
spamming it.
Yeah, sorry, audio listeners. They're fiddling around with the Laird bot
Oh
again.
God, no.
Jesus, April.
36F.
Get a reduction. I'm kidding.
Heavy Rain
I
is
would
also
at
another
that
one
point.
by the same company. They also
I got
made
C.
that.
Oh, okay.
That one, if I remember correctly, was about a child kidnapping. That they
Yeah,
have
I
to,
remember
they
watching
have to
Heavy
find the
Rain
child.
too. That was very emotional to watch, and it was very confusing.
Mhm.
Jason.
I
I
think
hate that
actually, I think Heavy Rain was the one game that did actually show nudity.
Did they show?
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I didn't play that
In
much
Heavy
into
Rain, I
Heavy
think-
Rain.
I think it was
I
the
don't
only
remember
one.
nudity.
So I got a question. Speaking of Heavy Rain, did y'all
Yeah.
play the part where he went to the mall and his son went missing?
Yes.
Is
I
that
played
kind of
that.
where it
Y'all
starts?
Please tell me y'all found that very annoying. The voice actor, Jason.
That was annoying to me with watching that. Just
Yep,
listening
so-
to him holler at
Jesus!
that. I'm like, and he wasn't like running around either.
No,
And
you
he
couldn't
wasn't
make
like
him run.
calling like security and shit like that. He was just trying to like search. I'm like, as a parent, if I lost my kid like that, I would have handled it way differently. And it was so annoying watching this happen.
They would have seen me run like Usain Bolt, running up and down
There
the
you go.
mall.
Yeah, so in Heavy Rain, if you played as a male, you saw a male's ass. If you played as a female, you saw boobs and ass.
I didn't know you could choose.
Typical. Neither did I. That's just what Google told me. Apparently.
Weird.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
But no, the quarry was really well done.
hmm
oh, it was a great game.
It was a lot of fun. It was a good game.
And a lot of the choices that you had to make, you didn't realize it was going to literally
Well,
like kill somebody
I would-
off
I
until
would
it
love
happened.
to play that online with a whole bunch of people. I
It
would love
was
to play
good,
that.
except when me and Josh played, we had a friend that just didn't like one of the characters and said, "Fuck you, I'm killing you off." And
Pretty much.
that
Pretty
ruined
much.
it a little bit.
I was like that throughout the entire playthrough. I hated the blonde girl. She was so snotty and shitty. I
Mm.
we
wanted
killed
her
off.
to die. And I couldn't kill her off. I didn't know how. I
the
somehow
treehouse.
saved her. I
Nice.
unfortunately saved her through the treehouse because my instincts kicked in, like, oh, we need to escape and go through the hatch and all that fun stuff. And then the jock idiot, who's in love with her or whatever, I somehow kept him alive. And then I accidentally killed off the nerdy dude who like was into like the lore and stuff because no, the guy who ended up getting locked in the basement in those cages.
Nick,
Mhm.
I think it was. I want to say it was Nick.
I don't remember
I'm
the
looking up
characters'
the
names. I only
characters,
played
yeah.
through it once. I remember Abby because I loved her. I don't remember who was locked in the basement, but I
I remember you
accidentally
playing
opened
through
up.
that.
Yeah, I accidentally opened up the wrong door, and it failed and opened the door for the werewolf to get into the cage with him, and he got killed. I'm like, oh fuck, no.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Now,
So like,
I
I
got,
lost like 3 people in that game, and none of them which I wanted to die.
so I got a question. Any of y'all play like besides like Heavy Rain and everything? Y'all
Yeah.
played the Walking Dead series?
Play what?
No, the
Telltale.
the Telltale games.
Can't say
I did
have,
not,
no.
but I did watch it a lot. Also, another
So-
choice heavy game.
That was probably one of my, because I didn't play Heavy Rain when it first came out because a friend of mine had it, but he wouldn't let me borrow it. But he let me borrow, and that it ended up going missing. I told him, don't do it. He don't ever want to listen. That's another story. In that game, like, it's so many choices that you have to make because you like with me being a Walking Dead fan
Mhm.
before it got to season 9 and 10. It was some characters you come across from the show, like Herschel, and it's like another. I think you come across Glenn. So it's in those moments where you're like, I want to help you, but you're walking around with this little girl that you're trying to take care of.
Yeah.
But so my focus is keeping her alive. So anytime
Fuck
somebody
everybody else.
pretty much you try and like say don't keep Clementine, don't keep the kids here or anything. Nah, you're done. You're done. I off everybody that tried to double cross my Clementine. Do not touch my Clementine. And then as the seasons kept going past, so spoiler alert, the first character, like you know what, Do y'all plan to play it at all? Because
Nah.
I don't want to ruin it.
The Walking Dead series? No.
Well,
Yeah,
probably
spoiler
So-
alert.
Spoiler alert. So season 1, the character that you play as, and you're taking care of Clementine, he ends up getting bit by a zombie, and you have a choice of either letting him sit there or letting Clementine shoot him. And it was in that moment I chose to keep him alive because I just thought the child might be traumatized after that point, even though like she's gonna have to deal with this going on if she wants to survive.
Yeah.
So it's like beyond after that, like if you're not on Clementine's side, that's it. You're dead. You say the wrong thing, you're dead. Like do not hurt my Clementine. That's how it was the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like the Michonne series. Like Michonne had a couple little girls she was taking care of. Y'all cross them little girls, you getting chopped with a knife. It's whatever. Games that make you care are pretty
Damn
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yes, indeed they are, Larry. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed they are.
Yeah,
I
and
felt that way with Tubby Y as well. It was very emotional.
it's really funny when it comes to games like that because I believe actually even before Until Dawn, I don't remember which out came out first. Was it Until Dawn or the Telltale series game of Wolf Among Us? Because those are the games.
Oh, Wolf Among Us is so
yeah,
cool.
because those are the games that kind of jump started that type of those types of games. It turned Until Dawn turned into the anthology series. Telltale games had different licenses they played with, like I think Prometheus. They had Borderlands. They had Batman. They had a bunch of other types of Telltale games. Back to the Future was another one. Bunch of IPs they used to make their own story or to recreate some of the scenes and stuff like that, which is really cool. I personally played the Batman one and I really enjoyed it. It was it's still a lot of fun. Still had the action of a Batman game, but it was still a story driven game where you had to make the choices and stuff like that.
Those are the games I really enjoy though, being able to choose like what happens and then not knowing what's
Or
gonna
like with the butterfly
change.
effect.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
and, like you
butterfly
choose
effect,
one thing,
yes.
and then by the time you're at the end of the game, like because you chose this happened. This way,
Yeah,
chose this.
yeah.
Like Beyond Two Souls, I didn't realize I was going down a path by choosing all these different things, and then when I like died, I can go back, or I could stay dead with my family or whatever, and choose to stay there. And then you gotta choose who you're gonna end up with, like romantically wise. I'm like, well, I don't.
Yeah. Kirsten mentioned this in the chat. Life
Yeah.
is Strange is another series that came out during this big boom as well. The first two games, if I remember correctly, are about a little girl who has powers, I think, or that maybe just be the second one I'm thinking about. But the recent one, Life is Strange Colors, I heard was very well done. The audio was really cool. The audio was really cool and very feeling effective. The graphics were really cool. The gameplay was well done. So I think didn't Life is Strange Colors win one year, or am I thinking of It Takes Two? I'm thinking of It Takes Two. Never mind.
You might be thinking of that. I do agree with Laird though. Detroit Becomes Human is probably one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, Detroit Becomes Human had such huge replayability when it came to their multiple. You can see the timeline, multiple timelines, where it just makes you want to go back to either that moment and pick the other one, or go through the entire game again just to feel the experience of that game in multiple ways.
Funny enough, I think the first time I played it through, because I pre-ordered that one at launch, and I think the first time, like the first scene where you're supposed to talk the robot into letting the kid go, I think he killed the kid.
There was a moment in that game where I believe I had I had the robot with the kid and the abusive dad, and I had the robot kill the dad and then leave.
You know what? You know what Randy found out, and I didn't do this because Randy also played through Detroit Becomes Human.
Mm-hmm.
It was the part where you're Kara, the robot.
Yeah,
and
one of the characters. Yeah.
The kid runs upstairs and the dad chases after her because of course he's gonna go be a dick, and he tells you not to move.
Yeah.
I guess if you actually listen and you don't move, he kills the little girl, then comes down and kills you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and then if that happens, you don't play Kara the rest of the game. And then
and that's like at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Spoilers if you haven't played it, but it's
spoilers. Yes.
I watched 3 different
years.
streamers play that game. I was emotionally invested in each one.
Yeah,
I still haven't played it. I want to though.
Oh, 100%. I recommend it. That's gotta be on Steam.
I think that one is.
Yeah, Detroit Become Human is on Steam. I know that for sure.
Dude, the menu
$43.99. Well, that's Canada, so
the menu in that game
$20 for you.
The menu of that game fucked you up. Are you talking about Detroit Becomes Human or Life is Strange Colors?
$39.99.
Fuck you, Canada.
Alex.
The
We get fucked
conversion
for
is
game
fine.
prices. Sorry.
Hello,
Go on,
Andre.
go.
I didn't say. I
mine's
saw you say. I saw you. But I
$39.99.
just want to say hi. Hello.
$39.99. So we are
Okay, add the
$43.99.
wish list.
Well, it's like apparently I found out isn't like full price games for you like $69?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 to 60 depending
Fucking
on the game.
stupid. For us, it's like a PlayStation 5 game is $89.99.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring
Yeah, it's like,
Version
yeah,
Y,
yeah,
that
that's-
seems pretty.
Yeah,
that
next
seems
gen
pretty
games for us now
common.
are $89. Yeah.
I fucking hate it though. Like, come on, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Your dollar sucks.
So with tats, that $89 turns to like $102.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate it.
Mm-hmm. Detroit, the android asks you. She asks you, can she leave and then never comes back.
It's
Oh,
true.
you know what? I do remember that. I do remember the menu in that game. That's
I
right.
think that's like right when you beat the game, right? Or it's
No,
like
like the main menu before you start the game. I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe that's what he's talking about. Before you start the game,
that
there's
happened.
an
yeah, but I
android.
thought you had to beat that game to happen.
I don't know. Maybe that may be an instance, but again, I don't know.
All right, BZ Stream 1.
What for Detroit Becomes Human?
Stream 1.
I don't have it. I don't think.
We can fix that.
I think I borrowed it from one of you guys and then I gave it back.
I
Wait a
still
minute,
have
do you-
it. We can fix
I
that.
have to look see if it's in my downloads or not.
Also, it was free on PlayStation. You should have it.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
finish at least one time for her to leave. You're right. So I think I did do
Ah.
that, and then she was gone. Yeah, I did do that. What's RT? What's
Well,
up?
Jesus.
Oh no, I was just going to say the same thing Croissant said, that it was it should be available for free on PlayStation for you.
Then I probably
That must be
do.
nice.
Then I probably do. Oh, you know what? I think it was one of the games for the month. That might have been it. I think it's
Probably.
just sitting in my
Mhm.
library. Yeah, so I have to. I'll have to look and see what's there. I have a shit ton of games to go through for that thing. I think I have over 100 just from the months alone.
Jesus.
Hey, 3 free games every month from PS Plus?
They're not.
I don't
that
know. I don't have
great.
it.
They're really not that.
Well, I mean, yes, not all of them hit the mark, but there are some months where they actually like bullseye.
No, they slacked off real hard.
That's the
20.
same
No,
with
they
Epic
both-
Gaming. Epic Gaming has free games every
That's
week,
the-
2 or 3.
I think they've hit better.
They
That's
do.
the-
I've gotten a lot of great games from there.
Mhm.
Not a
That's
lot.
the bad part. When
handful.
PlayStation hits you with a AAA title, it's one that you already bought. Because
Yeah.
it was so
That's
good.
true. That's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. Or it's one you had for the PS4, and you're like, "What's the PS5 free game for the month? I've got it, and I ported it because
Yeah.
get the free upgrade.
Uh,
Thanks."
Quantic Dreams, the guys that made Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit are making a Star Wars this. Oh yes, that's
Oh!
right. I did see that. We did see that the
Alright,
announcement
hold on a minute.
during. I think it was the game
know that.
the Game Awards. Yeah, they announced it during the Game Awards. It was
Okay.
it was another game that's coming up from not from
Made by
Lucas-
them though, that'd be amazing.
yeah, it's being made by Quantic Dream. Yeah, but I believe
I'm loving all the games they're pumping out. They're
on,
amazing.
I need to
Graphics
Google
wise,
this.
story
I
wise.
believe
Star
Lucas
Wars.
Studios or whatever George Lucas Studios called is not in this game. I don't think
I don't care.
I don't think they put a hand in this. So there's a good chance
Oh,
it's
it's going
just
to be
Quantic
released
Dream.
sometime after 2027. Holy shit!
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's a very early. It's a very early
Sis.
announcement. It was.
I'll
it
still
was
look. Listen, if it's a Star Wars game where you have the butterfly effect, where you pick
Yeah.
and choose, and
Yeah.
I'll look into that 100%.
I would too, yeah.
dude. It's gonna be. It's gonna
sounds
be
awesome.
good. If it's the same thing as they did with the Quarry and all that stuff, it's gonna be really good.
No.
Me trying
I
to
like
remember
how
my Epic Games login
There's
so I
a
can get
lot
free shit.
of older games that are also like choice based, not as heavily as some of the newer ones
Oh,
like
no.
The Quarry
Yeah,
and
but you
Beyond Two Souls. Like even something as old as it's not super old to me, but in general, like Skyrim.
Yeah,
That still has
Skyrim-
choices you have to
oh,
make
yeah.
that changes things. Like you have to choose
Skyrim.
between companions
Skyrim.
and
Yeah.
oh my god. What's the other one?
You know what, Laird? I would rather talk about that after the YouTube portion. So once we're done here, we'll talk. We'll go back on Twitch,
We'll
talk about it
circle back
afterwards.
to that one.
Exactly, we'll circle back to that one. Don't worry.
I just looked at the comment
Yeah.
because he was like, "We're gonna
Yeah.
talk about it." I'm like, "What the fuck are we?"
Yeah, we're gonna
talking
talk. We'll
about
talk about that after.
That's
yeah,
why.
we'll talk about that after. But
But
yeah,
like, even with Skyrim, like you have to choose between like joining, the Stormcloaks or
Yep.
the Imperials. You have to
It does
choose to
affect,
join the Thieves
Right.
Guild
it
or
affects your gameplay.
the
It does.
or the Dark Brotherhood and stuff like that. Like if you
Yep.
choose those things, it changes the missions you have, how
Yeah.
people in the game view you,
Mm-hmm.
the missions you get,
Mhm.
and like
Mhm.
even before you even join one. Like the 18th or 20th time I played through it, like before I joined the Dark Brotherhood, I came
Mhm.
across Cicero with a broken wheel on a wagon outside of Whiterun. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing over here? But I already played the game, so I knew who it was. And he was like transporting the Night Mother to Dark Brotherhood. But if you played it the first time, you wouldn't have known that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some crazy fucking raving lunatic, with a broken wheel. And like the guards around the area were talking about how this weirdo was like broken down outside the road and they want to get rid of him, kind of thing. Like
Mm.
everything they choose to do, like group or membership wise, change things in that game. And like, or like the battle with Whiterun, like if the passing off the axe and stuff, like that chooses, if the city's gonna burn down, or choosing sides for the Stormcloaks, like if you're gonna side with Ulfric or whatever the fuck his name was, like everything kind of just winds
Nobody
through.
picked. Nobody picked the fucking Empire or whatever it was.
Of course not. Fuck them.
Yeah.
we all went Stormcloak. Let's be realistic here.
I definitely always did. Like they seem cooler, and I like the first.
100%.
Oh,
Also, Ulfric
yeah.
just looked like a badass the first time you saw
He
him.
was
Yeah.
a badass. Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
you did crimes because you murdered this Jarl, and you're like, yeah, he looks like he just fucking did.
I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2.
I
but
played a
I've
little bit
seen
of it.
You play it.
Yeah, it's
And
fun.
They also have a lot of game choices.
Oh
there
yeah.
Too.
Yeah, yeah, it
Mhm.
does. It's like a good. There's a reputation bar that you have, good like a outlaw or a
Yeah.
outlaw or a good guy. Yeah, that type of thing.
It seems like the more years go by, the more
Oh.
detail oriented the games get, to where
Yeah.
you have to choose what kind of person you're going to be, and
Yeah.
that's how everyone in that game, the NPCs and stuff like that, view your character. And I think that's
Yeah.
really cool and immersive to
Oh
do.
yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
T.
Infamous.
Infamous was also another game that had a reputation
Yes.
style bar as well for evil and good. You had to when you were fighting people, you had to make sure not to shoot them in the head, or else you would get an evil point, and then you had to restrain them to get a good point. It was a pain in the ass to play good because you had to restrain
fun mode
them.
or boring mode.
Yeah, I think all
It's either
three.
you shoot him in the face, or you shoot him in the foot.
Yeah, I
It
believe
was
all.
fucked.
I believe all three of them had that reputation bar as well, right? Even
Yeah,
It did, yes.
Second Son. Yeah.
Just now, Second Son, I think because they had the decision, what do you want to be, good or evil? And every time you beat a boss, you'd of course either kill him or
restrain them, yeah,
save him.
whatever.
One of them was the most fucked up because you were messing with the guy that screwed up your life and gave you your power anyhow, and you were either gonna kill him or not. And if you kill him, you're in the middle of a boat or something like that. You're in the middle of killing him, and then it pans to another scene where his daughter's walking around looking for him.
Oh my God.
No.
That's
so unfair.
brutal.
And that's what happens if you decide to kill him. If you spare him, he goes back to his
brutal.
daughter, and it's just
Fuck that
fucked.
guy.
Oh hell.
But if you wanted to play the evil playthrough, you had to choose to kill him because it
Yeah.
actually heavily weighed on your progression as an evil person or a good
Mhm.
person.
Kirsten, we were talking with Kirsten earlier, and she was talking about how there was a decision in Fable as well, right?
Oh.
Where was it again? You had to either
Sorry.
kill the dog or
No,
burn.
You
What?
get to save people.
no.
You get to save your sister, or you get to get people back. You get to get your sister back, or you get to get your dog back.
I
Oh,
chose my
that's it.
fucking dog.
100% right choice.
I played Fable. It's Fable 2. I played through Fable 2 a million times. It legit is my favorite game ever. That was a game that I loved the most on Xbox 360, and when Xbox 360 died, I cried because my Fable game is gone, and they don't have it for PC. They have the first one, they have an anniversary edition for the third one, but they do not have the second one on
You can
Steam.
emulate it. You can probably find an emulator for it and play it.
I don't know. I should. But that game was legit the first game I ever had for choice-based playing. And I loved it to death. I played super good, super bad, kind of good, kind of bad. Then you had to eat chicks in front of a demon door, and you got like evil points for it, but open up the fucking door. And like,
Fucking
I
hell.
love that game so much. Oh my God.
Fucking hell.
I would play it every day.
Wow.
Fable 2, Oso. Hi, Oso.
Yes, hello.
Hi, Mia.
Hello.
Yeah, and we did
You
talk
can have
about
it on PC. I have it.
Oh, okay. Apparently it's
What?
on PC.
She probably found. So I showed Alex and Kirsten about the Dolphin emulator for the GameCube, and
Fable 2.
I believe I guess it was on GameCube as well, unless Kirsten
I
found
knew
it.
that. Fable never heard of it. Oh, honey, no. Fable.
You've never heard of Fable?
Fable. It came out when the first one came out when I was
Really?
Never mind. So you didn't. Then how did you find it, Kirsten? That's strange.
2010.
Hmm.
Xbox
Could be
exclusive.
an
I don't
emulator.
have Xbox exclusive. I don't know what that is.
No,
It came
he's
out in
saying that
2010.
the Fable series is an Xbox
Oh.
exclusive.
Yeah, you can have the first one through Steam, and you can have the anniversary through Steam, but you can't have Fable 2 on Steam. It's on Dolphin, so you can get all three.
Oh,
What
so
is
it
Dolphin?
was
What
on
is that?
GameCube.
Emulator.
Oh, it was on
Dolphin
GameCube.
emulator.
Okay.
Oh.
It might be on PC Game Pass because I see it's here for Game
It might
Pass.
be on PC Game Pass.
I don't have a Game
Hold
Pass.
on. Let me look into it right now.
If you
But-
nerds can figure out how I can play my game, I would literally kiss every single. I'd be
Hold up,
so
let
happy.
me see if it's on PC. Game
Damn.
Pass. Hold up.
I love this
Um,
game so much. If I can
wow.
play it again,
Uh,
I haven't played it in like 8 years. It's been
I'm not
so
seeing
long.
it on Game Pass. I'm seeing Bug Fable, but this might also
Vault
just be
website.
Yeah, it's so to. There are a couple of steps to set up an
Forza,
emulator,
Jesus.
but I can talk about that later on Twitch as well. So we're not on YouTube.
I'll just have to
It's only on Xbox Game Pass, not on PC Game Pass.
So it's on the on the console.
You're gonna need an
I'll
Xbox.
figure it out. I'll figure it out.
That
Well,
was
I'll
it's
write
like
down
that.
so I don't forget.
It looks
It's
like I'm
again,
adding
wait.
Fable to my console.
How are you?
Oh,
Why
Fable's
the fuck
amazing.
not? I've got Game Pass.
The first one's okay, but the second one is the best one.
Okay.
And they
Okay,
changed the
I
game
guess I'm gonna
controls
start
in
with
between the
one.
second one and the third one.
Yeah,
So fuck the
then
third one.
Second one it is.
It's the
Start
best
right
one.
now.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There was also even in like I think the most recent game I've ever.
Why
Oh,
are you lying?
King of Moose Mountain. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. But sorry,
Moosey!
coming back to what I was saying. Cyberpunk is also
Thanks, Larry.
Cyberpunk was a game where the decision was surprising at the end of it. I don't want to say anything too much, but if you
It's been out
have
for ages. It's fine.
it's been
Sorry,
out
what are
for
we talking about? I zoned out for a second.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So the decision at the end of Cyberpunk. I'm gonna put a spoiler warning here because the two. Oh, dude, Alex, have you beaten it yet?
Cyberpunk?
Yes.
I literally told you I made
I thought
Adam
so.
Smasher my bitch.
Yeah, I thought so. So you know what I'm talking about then at the end there.
Probably, if you keep talking about it.
So you're up on the moon and they're helping you with the chip.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Well, I didn't have that ending. There's like 4 different endings, but
Yeah, it
Go
depends.
on.
It depends on what you do in the game. So one of the endings I got was I had the company help me get take the chip out of my system. And spoiler alert, by the way, for Cyberpunk 2077, you haven't beaten it yet or played it.
Again. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the endings is I'm on the moon base. They're helping me and they're giving me these tests. You have to go over and over and over and over again. And then you go through that for like 10, 15 minutes. And he goes, okay, do you want to give your body over to us as for testing purposes? And you can say yes or no. And I did say yes. And that was my ending for that game.
Ugh. Became a science project?
Pretty much, yes.
After all that work? A science project?
It's
Yeah.
one of the endings, yeah.
Fuck that.
I think I did the better ending.
But Moose Mountain, they actually really fixed up Cyberpunk, so now I didn't have any bugs during
It's
my
good now.
playthrough. It's good now. It's playable now.
I've had bugs, but enjoyable bugs. Like, I've seen, like, a car just randomly half stuck in the ground, and you could tell it's getting damage over time, and it blows up, and I laughed.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had any, like, bugs that completely fuck the game, and I'm like, well, I can't play this anymore.
I've had someone tell me that they saw trees on roofs of buildings, stuff like that.
Oh my god, I want that. Put that back in.
It's like when you're playing The Witcher 3, also a decision-based game of Roach on a tavern roof just waiting for you. Like, Roach, get the fuck down from there. What are you doing?
Amazing.
All the time. It's been out for years, and yet it still fucking happens.
I think
Just
Roach.
come out,
Deliver-
Roach is just fucking off somewhere.
I think Roach knows
Ass
it's
sticking out of the building.
I think Roach knows it's fade. That's why it's up on the building.
Cyberpunk
So-
bugs are features. Thank you, Laird.
So my thing is this: I haven't started Witcher 3 yet. So you're telling me there's a chance Roach is gonna be chilling on top of the building?
Oh yeah, he's fucked. He
He's about-
pops around. He gets like stuck in stables. You trying
Really?
to like trot down the trail. He just kind of falls off a rock, and it's just like
T's about to go play Witcher 3 now because he just wants to see
Just-
this shit happen.
just use the code to unlock fast travel, and you'll be fine. But if you want to like do the scenic
I'm
thing
saying
and
I
like
can do it
trot
right now.
around on a horse,
There
yeah,
you go. He's got his Steam Deck right there. He's ready to go.
Which- you will never regret playing Witcher 3. It is amazing graphics for one thing. It's
Mhm.
got an amazing soundtrack. Like it's my
Mhm.
favorite game, music wise.
Mhm.
It is. It's like of all the games I've played in the last almost 30 years of my entire life, that's my favorite music ever. Like
Mhm.
when you go to new area, new map, the music changes with it. The mood matches like the area. It's amazing. And once again, it's heavily choice based. You have like love interests, you have like bangable interests. You can sleep with different people if you want to.
Ooh.
There's different endings that you can get. There's all and the expansions, Blood and Wine. Oh,
That-
best
that's the
best game added.
Isn't one
that's
of
the
those?
funny part. That's the
Isn't-
funny part. I got the special edition for like $10 on Steam at this past sale.
Well,
So I got
lucky you.
everything.
I
got
think I
everything.
paid like 40, but okay. I've had it for a while. I need to replay it. But
the,
yeah, after the newest update, a lot of things have been fixed.
Isn't one of the DLCs that you have to buy a house or something like that? Like get land.
No, you gain. Well, I don't want to spoil it for T,
Oh,
but you can get property in one of the expansions. You don't buy it though; it's gifted to you
gotcha.
from a quest.
Ooh.
There you go.
No moaning,
Free
Oso.
housing.
I'm so sorry. I
No,
love you.
no moaning.
Yeah, I was watching him play this just the other day. He was playing it. You do
God,
inherit
no.
a house. You do.
Fucking hell. The chat's
It's
having a
amazing.
grand old time over here.
What is
Good.
happening?
That's what we want. I
Oh,
was
Blair's
gonna
finding
say
his spot again.
I was going to say something and I lost my train of thought.
No, you can't have the both. You can't have both. You're right.
Now that I'm looking at how the display's looking, for anybody wondering, I'm petting a dog. It's not anything else.
Yeah.
It looks really bad with your
no.
name bar over there.
Yes, it
It's like you're
does.
just like
I swear to God, I'm petting a dog.
I mean,
Okay.
you're the one that
the
brought
name
it up.
bar
Why even
makes it look
say
weird. I'm
anything?
just saying.
The name bar
I
makes
didn't
it
even
fucking
look.
weird because
I was
you
reading the
guys
chat.
on
I
your
wasn't
screen
looking at
can
you.
see it. You can see the dog ears right here. They cannot. It's cut off by the name bar.
Oh yeah, this got off by the name bar.
Yeah,
Well,
he is getting hot and
Bessie,
bothered,
Bessie,
Larry. You're right.
Yeah, what's
it's
up,
really
T?
good.
You
It's,
caught me, Laird.
it's
It's The
really
Witcher,
good
huh?
that he
You see it.
explained that, because if Twitch goes back over this and he don't explain it and they see what's going on, they're gonna be like, sir, we gonna have to ban your channel for like 3 days.
Moose, no.
You know what,
What
Laird?
it
They
looks
were
like.
talking about Witcher, and I thought about Henry Cavill and how good looking that man is.
I never watched the show.
It's a good
I
show.
didn't think that
It's
I
good.
don't think that he's a good choice for the.
Oh no, he did a phenomenal.
No, he's a great
job.
actor. I know. I'm just saying, game wise, I didn't read the comics. Don't come at me. I didn't read the books. But like when I played Witcher 3 versus seeing Henry Cavill as an actor for him, Henry is huge. He's tall. He's muscular. But in the game, Geralt's constantly been picked on for being. He's called scrawny. He's lean and muscly, yeah, but he's not big and bulky. That's why I didn't like that. Like it was the opposite
Well,
to
isn't
me,
it?
and I
Isn't
don't
it?
like it.
In
like
the
it.
games, yes, but in the books, isn't he in the books like a bigger guy? And I think
I don't know. I didn't read them.
And I think that's where they got their idea, their episodes from, mostly from the books more than the game. I don't know. Again, I don't know. No,
He's still lean.
he's
See?
still in the
So
books.
see?
Okay.
See, they chose Superman for someone who should have been played by someone like weaker and skinnier. I don't.
Well,
fucking know. Not
what?
weaker, just
So
skinnier.
is Liam Helmsworth a better decision for
Hemsworth.
the next season?
No.
He's leaner than Henry Cavill, but no, I still buff.
Hashtag not my Geralt.
Not my Geralt. No,
Probably because you
I
can
won't.
emulate his
I won't
voice.
watch it. I won't watch it.
So
Right.
who would be your preferred actor to play him?
Oh,
Henry.
for fuck's sake, really?
Hashtag not my
Definitely
girl.
Henry. Listen, the dude's a straight up nerd, and he
I
is
know he's a
appreciative of
nerd.
all of it. Yeah.
I get it. I know. I was schooled on that like 4 episodes ago. Him like building his own computer and he's smart. He's nerdy. I get it. He wanted it. I don't have like any actor specifically that would make me watch it, but someone who had like leaner physique and not like tall and
Who's not
big
with
and
Mustang?
bulky.
Randy, we're talking about Henry Cavill.
We were talking about the Witcher games and brought down. Then we talked about the
Randy,
Witcher show.
it's Alex who's getting off. Calm down.
Ooh, shit.
Well, straight to the point with that one.
Well, you're doing the weird rubby thing behind your name bar.
Oh, it was Are you talking about me petting a dog?
Sure. That's what
I was
you're
gonna
doing.
ask
You're
if that
petting
is
your
cute,
dog.
What I was doing.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, you can see the dog
Yeah.
now.
You can
Is
see the
that
doggy
a-
now, yeah.
Barely. She's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a Shiba Inu?
It's adorable.
Partly, yes, we think so.
I love those dogs. I love those and corgis. I
Oh,
blame
you like
Cowboy
the short
Bebop.
ones with the big booties? They're so cute.
Yes, I blame
The
Cowboy
floofy
Bebop.
booties.
My friend of mine has a corgi. He's very fond of the dog. Spent $2,000 on the dog.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go and rescue one from the shelter. I ain't got no 2K. I ain't got 2K to spend on.
Yeah, he
That
spent
emote.
he spent about two. Yeah.
You need to get rid of that emo. I will make you.
It's
Whatever.
so
you
What?
want.
What's
I'm
wrong? No
so
one
sick of
uses
seeing
it. What's the
that.
difference?
It's creepy.
Such a fucked emote.
It's
Hey,
creepy.
someone made it for me. I'm not
I don't
gonna
care.
put it
I
off.
will.
So
I will
fucked.
legit.
Make your own.
I will
please.
make you emotes.
Yes.
Okay, I make them all the time. I will make you emotes.
I think
That
it's
is
fine.
terrifying.
It's fine. I
It's
think
not
okay.
fine. No,
No,
it's not
there's
fine.
nothing fine about that.
Well, it's just it's literally just my chin. It's just my chin is longer. So what?
That's not the only thing's wrong with that. That's not all it is.
It's a fine
Don't
emote.
tell Moose. Don't even fucking come at
It's
me.
a fine emote. It's
I will
fine.
No,
Snapchat your
it's
wife.
fucked. I agree with her. It is fucked.
No one likes it, Josh.
Zach Croissant, always. I'm here.
Yes, Croissant is here. Croissant was almost not here because we didn't know if he was going to make it.
What are you talking
Alright.
about? I said I was gonna make it.
I know.
Fuck you. I was eating chicken wings.
I'll let it slide.
They were good.
I'm sure they were.
Nice honey garlic chicken wings. Exactly what I wanted. On
Like my
Saturday.
I'd like myself a Parmesan rub myself, or Parmesan, or like just straight up barbecue.
I'm sorry. What are you rubbing?
Parmesan.
Why rubbing Parmesan?
I'm a lemon pepper garlic parm kind of guy.
Oh, lemon pepper. Nice.
I'm gonna be terrified if I ever see Josh holding a block of cheese now.
What is happening?
I don't know.
No, so stop it.
We have went there.
No
Bones
fucking
harder.
no.
An hour and a half
Oh
ago.
my god.
I wish I could make him squeak the Black Among Us plushie.
I don't because it's Discord and it's not technically mine. My stream. I still don't think it'll pick it up.
It won't pick it up because it won't pick it up. See?
Yeah. See. Sad face.
Yes.
Me too, Moose.
Sorry. The
Cook
squeaking doesn't bother
potatoes.
the dog. That's the best part. It bothers my mom.
Make some rosemary
funny.
potatoes.
I get yelled at so much by my mom. Stop the squeaking! Oh, I'm sorry. Chat made me do it.
Yeah, chat made
Yeah,
me do it.
I
That's a
don't
great
live
excuse.
with my mom. My mom doesn't yell at me anymore. Hasn't for hot.
Yeah,
minute.
well, fucking house to yourself for like $500,000 for like a one-story house. Give us a break.
I didn't buy this house.
All
I
right.
took over a mortgage.
Oh, nice.
You can yell at me all you want, Moose. I told on you to your wife.
Damn.
He added her Snapchat. I don't want to hear it. He brought her in.
Oh, I see.
He
Now
did.
My
yeah.
wife gonna give me shit.
Ah.
That's what you get for picking on me.
You
The
really
wives
love
love me.
squeaky toys, Randy.
Yeah, Jules probably has one here. Where's your bone?
Oh, now
Where's your
now
bone?
April's talking to her dog.
Do you have
Yeah,
a
she's
puppy?
nice, and she's of course I have a pupper. Come here,
What kind of
Jules.
pupper? What kind of pupper?
I think
She
I
is a
think
very
it's
floofy potato golden retriever. Jules, come
Ooh.
here. Come here. Come here. I love you, baby.
Oh, doggo.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
audio listeners, April has her dog on screen at the moment.
Oh, you're
This
so
is what
cute.
matters.
This is what you miss if you don't watch the video or watch it live. Apparently,
Oh, she burped. Gross.
Ugh,
Why'd you do that?
gotta love it.
Why'd you do that, sweetie? Why? Where's your bone? Do you have a nerve down here? Do you have a bone? Do you want to get your toy? Do you want
Is
to get
she
your toy?
just like? Does
Yes,
she have
you
a bed
do.
next to
Yes,
your
you do.
desk or anything? Like, does she come hang out?
No, she's just heavily attached to me. So if I change rooms, even from living room to the kitchen, she'll follow me and lay down on the floor. Her bed is in my bedroom, like right next to my bed.
That's how my last dog was with my mom. Yeah,
Hi. Can I have your nerve?
because mom was the one that
Can I have your nerve? Can I have
the
your nerve?
other dog got attached to. So of course, everywhere she went, he followed. Didn't matter if
Yeah.
it was laundry room, kitchen, dining room, like upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah, she'll
Bathroom,
go
yeah,
room
didn't
to
matter.
room to room with me.
Yep.
Room to
Yeah.
room.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's
just that
finally
one
hitting
person
old
that
age,
freaking-
though. I'm kind of bummed out about that.
How old is she?
Fair.
She's almost 9. And the vet's like, she's hitting her senior year. She's gonna start slowing down. Like, she's always been slow. Like, all she does is sleep all day. I'm like, there's not gonna be any change. She's like, well, just let you
Well-
know. Because she started to do like the whole like whiting around her eyes and her muzzle.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I didn't notice it until she pointed it out to me. I'm like, oh shit, she is getting older. Huh?
Yeah. Well,
You okay?
Ramley killing me right
Okay.
now. Y'all like combo. Then we have
Where's
T
your
Smoke,
sneak out?
silent but
Okay.
deadly.
Sneak out.
man, Randy, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the podcast or not, but it was something I'm sure you would be proud of.
bye, Lair. Thank you for your butt. I gotta.
Bye,
Thanks a lot,
Lair.
man.
Love you.
Hold
Have a
I
good
gotta
night,
do it
guys.
again
Appreciate
for
you, Lair.
apologies.
The bestest Irish person
Nope,
ever.
I fucked it up.
Alex is already gone.
Lay down.
No, it's
Lay
not.
down.
He's already gone, buddy.
All right, lay down.
Ah, it's gone.
Thank you. I love you.
What?
I don't know how I feel about that question for you.
I also don't know how I feel about that question. I had to think about that one for a minute. I looked at it like, hopefully he's not what I'm thinking he's
What,
saying.
Randy?
Yeah, look at the chat.
What's he
You'll
talking
see.
about?
Look at the chat and find out.
Gotta
Asshole.
get it up, man.
Asshole.
Did I miss something?
No, I just told Randy about.
Josh wouldn't do anything that would make you proud.
Ouch.
Wow.
This is Randy we're talking. Come on.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, he's right. No, I told them how you wanted to talk about boobs on the podcast, and
Oh yeah,
did.
we did.
then we
did.
talked about boobs on the podcast. Like what?
did.
No, hold on.
5-10 minutes?
We talked about boobs. We didn't talk about anime boobs.
That's it. Yeah,
That's
we did.
true.
Yeah, we talked about like boobs and bra sizes
Real ones.
and inches and stuff
Real
like
ones.
that. And
Because
yes.
we wanted Lair's bot to be able to do the whole like, what size are you kind of thing.
Yes.
Matter of fact, yo, Randy, whenever they let that conversation slide in, get me in there too. I got you. I'm on your side, bro.
Get me in here too.
Listen, to be fair, right now, like I could rattle off the entire paragraph that Randy decided to slot into Discord.
Yeah, how about we don't and just say we
I
don't?
still want to know what website he found that from.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
honestly think that he typed that shit out because of how passionate he is
No
about
fucking
it.
way he typed that
No.
shit out.
No
No
way.
way.
I think it is. I go ahead, go and copy and paste it into Google and see if it pops up with anything. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure Randy is that fucking weird.
I'm double checking the
About anime
thing right
boobs.
now because I want to make sure.
Same.
Because it sounded a lot like he got it off a site only because it's not the way he writes.
Josh has a point.
Yeah, it's not how you write, man. It's not you. Do not post it on here. I swear to Christ. I just thought you were
don't
gonna
do
post that
that.
paragraph in the chat. Like, don't you fucking dare.
Then you
Yeah.
yeah, let people read at their own discretion.
Randy, I've known you. Alex and I have known you for about 15 years.
You don't know me. He said you don't know me.
Unfortunately, we do.
I think we've known you well enough to know when it's your writing and or someone else's. Okay, I'm trying to think here. I think we've gone on long enough. I'm just trying to remember when I started to sing and when we started the stream, when we started the YouTube portion.
And we actually talked about the topic, you mean?
Boobs.
For the first 45 minutes, it was just gibberish and bullshit.
I'll still leave it in. I still did the intro.
Just saying. I'm
It's
just
still gotta
saying.
be left in because he did the intro and it got
Stop
interrupted.
laughing, T. You know I'm right. It was just bullshit.
We're not
Oh, look,
taking out. We're
an
not
ad.
taking out the interruption.
No,
part, sorry.
no,
that
I
was done
don't-
once, and
I don't
Keep it
take
all
out.
in
The,
chest.
Yeah.
I don't take out the interruption parts out.
will
That's all for
never
you.
happen again.
Always perfect size with them. Okay. You know what? Before we get, you know what? I'm going to call it.
Perfect
But-
size. Those things are massive. Shut up, Randy.
All right. So I'm gonna
Wait,
call
April
it.
been watching?
I'm gonna call it here just to make sure.
Yes, I've seen anime before. Thank you. I grew up with Sailor Moon.
So, ladies and
Fair
gentlemen, thank you guys so much
Hentai's
for
worse though.
watching
Goodness
and
gracious.
listening to this this
That's
week's.
exactly what we need while he's trying to do an outro.
Thank you guys so much for watching and listening
Thank you
to.
for that.
Hold on, let me just start reading the paragraph as
Don't
he's
read.
doing the outro.
Don't read the paragraph, please.
All right, so many believe that
Yeah, they're
anime
too
tits
big.
are always in.
I will mute you.
They're too big. They're too big. They
They
are.
could be
They're
a
like
bit
the
bigger.
watermelons.
All right.
Attached tiny, tiny teenagers. It's
I wonder what
creepy,
the-
and I don't
well,
like it.
I was gonna say,
Most
I wonder
animes
what
are
the.
based off of high school age people.
Yes, they are.
It's
Yes,
creepy.
they are. Yes,
I
they
And
are.
they,
say, I
they
wonder what the
sexualize
biggest,
children
Yeah, kind
as
of.
pedophile behavior, Randy.
Yeah, but in animes, they always pull that shit about how like girls are like 4,000 years old, and even though they look like they're 12.
Yep.
That's how they get
Still
around that kind of
have,
bullshit.
No, it's creepy as fuck. If you're
Oh,
attracted
it's
to someone
I'm not
who's
saying it's not creepy. I'm just
400
saying
years
that's
old
how you
and
get
you're
Guys,
like a
around
12-year-old,
Guys,
bad.
give me 30
What?
seconds, and then you can
No.
argue about this after.
it. No. Shut up,
Alright,
Josh.
No, give me,
seconds,
give me
that's it.
30 seconds. That's all I ask.
I just told you to shut up.
All right. So, guys,
All right, go ahead. Yeah, do your thing.
Just
Fine.
let me just do the. Oh, thank you
Here.
guys.
1,000-year-old dragon.
Thank you guys so much for watching and or listening to this week's episode. Thank
And
you
we
guys
apologize.
Thank you guys for the year of Off Kilter. T, thank you so much for taking your time to join on the episode this week. I hope
No
you
problem.
enjoyed yourself. Because I know, because now you know what it's like to be on this podcast. How everything just how it falls away from everything. So
Shenanigans.
lots of
Make sure
shenanigans.
You tell us what decision-making game you would have picked to make the decision to have an orgy.
If you guys also,
Oh, 100% Witcher 3.
Are you talking about
Yeah.
Lisa Sue Larry?
yes,
You talking about
yes.
Lisa Sue Larry?
All right. So also, our
April had that just
Oh,
right.
she's wife.
In the
She's so
bag.
wife.
So also
Holy
our
fuck.
nameplates here are also our names for Twitch. So if you guys look us up on Twitch, give us a follow, and we will and check out our social media for our schedules for streams. I know T also streams to Facebook too as well. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you'll catch it. you can
Could
catch
we
it
have a link in the chat for?
Yes,
please?
I will. Yes, I will put all the
can
links
go
in the
follow him.
chat in the description as well.
Wait, we had a
for that
Facebook
as
streamer
well.
on Twitch. Up, Beezy's banned. Goodbye.
So like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are at 90 subscribers as far as I know, at last I checked. So we only need 10 more for 100. Thank you guys so much for all the support.
Ooh.
And we hope to see you
Subscribe
guys.
and follow.
Thanks
Yes,
for watching
please.
our dumb
Free.
shit.
Absolutely. And we will see you guys
Here.
in 2 weeks, which is February 4th. So thank you guys so
And
much.
the fourth- oh no, wait,
2
that's me.
weeks.
That's
What's happened
me.
in 2 weeks? Why 2 weeks?
Next podcast.
What do you mean? We always do this in bi-weekly.
It's every other week.
Bi-week?
Oh, that's 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 weeks.
Well, we
What?
We
All
have
right.
to-
Count, I promise.
February 4th. We'll see you guys
April,
then.
where's your juice? I don't see it on your desk.
Have a good night,
Right here.
YouTube. We'll see you guys on February 4th. Bye.
Bye. I can count, I promise.